How long have you been recording there?
A lot of these Wauwatosa residents are more concerned about why they not hearing nothing about this case. Why is this case being swept under the rug? And Wauwatosa not answering them for them. So it's just, the only reason why they saying they don't want the protesters in their neighborhood because of the stuff that happened with Seville. They scared that they gonna come up here and act a fool. And that's what they don't want. Jobs is the same people that's gonna come up here with us. And we've been doing it peaceful since it happened.
J family in the back.
And that's what yeah.
We don't want nobody innocent to get hurt or anything about it. We just want justice. I'm pretty sure this officer had somewhat of the same thing in his mind when he pulled up, seen the dreads, seen the young man, seen him sleep in the car. The car was registered to him. Oh, they know who he is.
They know who he is. That's the same guy who shot the guy.
The guy with the sword.
He's the same guy who shot the guy with the sword. How come that isn't being reported on?
After he did that, he tried to get disability. They turned him down and put him back on the street by himself.
How did you find out about that? Who told you that?
It's in the report. You gotta try to get independent person to check their body cam. What's wrong with it? Yeah. Nothing was wrong with that body cam. That's
so we know it's a body cam.
Oh, he had a body cam, but he didn't turn it on.
Yeah, the chief of police said like that. No, way in the beginning, no body cam. Or no body cam exists.
But the thing is, you so excited that you turn it on right away after the shooting. But then, when I just found out, the squad went back 20 seconds. And that's what caught it. And that's what got Jay with his hand. Otherwise, people probably said that he didn't have his hand if he was going for the gun.
Keep on going up. Keep on going up.
How we doing this? We going on the sidewalk?
Yeah, we're going on the sidewalk.
What do you think about the shooting?
He murdered my son. He should be in jail, you guys.
Yeah.
His protocol and all that was dead wrong. Backup protocol is what I'm looking at. Why he didn't have backup there. And that's what that is.
They allowed you to see 20 seconds of footage?
Yeah, but they had more when the officers pulled up after that. That's it. That's all they got. Yeah, they let them see it. They let the lawyer see it.
But they wasn't intending. The officer who did it wasn't intending.
He got footage, man. He got footage.
But he wasn't intending to have none.
I don't know what he was intending on doing, but that's all the footage he got. Let me just, you know what I'm saying? I got him, man. Let me sit. I'm telling him what's happening. What he got is what he got. And my son is murdered, so. You know, that's the 20 seconds. And then after that, he put it on. They got all that video of what happened.
This is Peter's guy for the journal. Photographed you, and is this your son?
Yes.
Yeah, I got some names from you.
New Natasha.
And?
Hakeem.
What's your first name?
N-A-T-A-S-H-A.
Do you know if the officer that did it is still patrolling?
No, he on. It's a case. It's an investigation. So he ain't patrolling. He's on desk duty. Not desk duty. I don't know what he on. But I know he getting paid. I know he getting paid.
Yeah.
Taxpayers paid. So.
Once he saw him sleep in the car, he shouldn't even say no. He shouldn't have said, the man sleep. I'm leave him alone. He saw the gun in the car and he thought he was a criminal. And I'm questioning shooting 13 times. It's just uncalled. That's his Jack.
Can I ask you a few questions? How did you know Jay?
That's my nephew.
Yeah? Were you okay after the shooting and everything?
No, I was never okay. I'm not going to be okay. He changed our whole entire life.
Did you see the footage?
Yes, I did.
What was your reaction?
He was murdered.
You're his mom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
What do you think of the whole thing?
I think my son was murdered. If you knew my son, you would know that he would never do anything to hurt a cop. And that man killed my son.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving up until I get some justice for my son.
Have you guys talked to the chief of police at all, or yet, or?
No, we haven't talked to anybody. Nobody will give us answers. Only thing we did was seeing that 20-second video, and that's been it. They haven't answered any questions. They haven't told us why that police officer that killed my son, Joseph Minaj, was in 3 police stations in 5 years. Jane County, Danesville, and Wauwatosa.
Jane County, Janesville, and Wauwatosa.
Why are you switching around like that? You killed a person last year. Did you get therapy for that killing? That's why my son is dead.
Why was you put back on the squad in a car by yourself if you were fearing for your life?
On the statement, it says Joseph couldn't get his audio on. He tried several times. Then why didn't you wait on backup? Why did you go forward and wake my son up, not once but twice, and kill my son? Why? That's what I want to know. And I want his name out there. His name is Joseph Minaj. Nobody's putting his name out. I want his name out there.
How long is
He's a killer.
How long have you guys known the name?
Since the first time we seen the video, or the second time.
And no one's printing the name.
No one's printing the name.
You have any idea why?
Don't know.
Hands up! Hands up! Don't shoot! 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 Hands up! Don't shoot!
How'd you know
Don't
Jay?
shoot! I'm his sister.
You're his sister?
Yes, his oldest sister. This is a picture of our family. That's my youngest brother. He was the middle, and I'm the oldest.
Wow. You okay after everything?
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I work a lot now to try to keep my mind off stuff.
Yeah.
My mom says I need to go to therapy. I haven't done it yet. I think I need to, because it's still a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of crying, a lot of upset. It's like I can't. Watch out, baby.
Thanks.
It's just a lot. It's tough to lose somebody, especially when he was 25.
Yeah.
You know, and this is his daughter. He had so much, life to live. He barely, he just started living life, 25.
Yeah.
And just to lose his life is just ridiculous.
Terrible.
It is. And the way he lost it is even worse. 4 headshots.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like, you don't think that's overkill?
I know, right?
4.
One shot will kill you. 4?
4. The last shot hit him in his shoulder right here because he was down.
Oh my goodness.
Shooting. You kept shooting. You didn't know when to stop. You couldn't control yourself. You still fear for your life after he was down.
Right.
It's like it's terrible. It's just really terrible. And it's even sadder that we don't have the support, because we're not acting a fool out here. We're not burning down buildings and all.
It's peaceful.
Yes, we try to do it peacefully. We try to
do the right
way,
thing.
and we just can't get the support behind us.
You will never fucking believe the fucking cop that shot Jay Anderson. It was fucking Joe Mensa. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a constitutional right to film a police officer.
I'm with his fucking family.
Yeah.
I'm standing out here
You had
with his fucking fiance.
She had experiences with that officer, I guess.
She went to school. I grew up with him. She grew up with him.
Is he sick, or
Yes, a lot of
what's
the
going on?
a lot of the park people that
Do you
work
mind if I
here,
film?
Jay Anderson. A lot of the park people that works at the park here told us that they got pulled over by him at the beginning of the summer. He was an asshole, harassing them, telling them that this not you on your ID, this not you. We had people in Mayfair telling us that he used to go to the mall about 2 or 3 times a week and just walk around in the mall being an asshole and just real snotty. His name is Joseph Mensah. He came from Dane County. He came from Janesville County, and now he's an officer at Wauwatosa County.
We all went to Tulsa West together.
Joseph did? And what was he like in high school?
He always thought he was better than everybody.
Ego?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Always wanted to be a cop, or?
I don't know that he always wanted to be a cop. I wouldn't doubt it, because he had that kind of like that macho tough guy kind of deal, you know. And I mean,
did he join
those kind of people? They grow up to want to control others, and you know.
One thing I didn't know was that you are supposed to put your gun empty on the seat if a police officer comes by and you have a gun.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought, what are you doing with the gun out? And now I realize he was even supposed to have it out.
He was supposed to like have it out and tell him that he had it and everything.
So it's even worse.
Yeah.
I don't know why the police officer just didn't take it if he was afraid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because the window was open.
He texted me. Yeah, he texted me this link, and I started reading. Shared his name. We want to see what transpired before them showing us this video with my son with his hands up getting shot in the head 4 times. That's graphic.
Is that my article?
Lost my shit. On Cop Block.
That's my article. That's geeked. That's mine. That's awesome.
My brother sent it to me.
Someone sent you Cop Block?
My brother sent
Cop
me
Block, yeah.
Cop. C-O-P?
Block.
Mm-hmm.
Cop Block.
Yeah, my brother sent me the link the other day, and I
Cop
opened
Block.
it.
Reppin'.
And
flexing hard.
I started reading it, and I was like just kind of shaking my head reading it, and then I got to that quote and I just lost it. Before you start putting your hands on somebody, before you start doing whatever the hell you intend to do, you wait for backup. And that's, I mean, that's rule 1. When you come in contact with whoever the hell it may be and they're armed, you wait for backup. You don't go running around shooting your gun
like a cowboy
before you call for help. I mean, it's just stupid. It is stupid is what it is. And even if he did do something wrong, which I personally do not believe he did, I believe he was sleeping. That's my theory. I think he was sleeping and he got spooked when he got woken up. Because who wouldn't in the middle of a park at 3 in the morning? How would you not get scared if somebody comes knocking on your door?
Yeah.
You know? I'd jump up too.
Yeah.
I'd be scared too.
Yeah.
You know? But, and that's human instinct, to be scared, especially when you're woken up out of a sleep, out of a dead sleep, even if you've been sleeping for 10 seconds. You know what I mean? And you start getting into like that REM sleep or whatever, and you get woken up, even if you're in your bed, you're gonna jump. You're gonna get scared, you're gonna get spooked. It happens to everybody. So, if you're an officer of the law and you're trained to deal with whoever and whatever, whenever, that should be your first thought. Is, okay, he's sleeping. When I knock on this door, I'm gonna scare the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Why would you not think of that? Why would you just grab your gun and
shoot him?
Why would you grab your gun?
Why would you do that?
I can understand having your hand on your gun for protection in case something happens, in case he does grab his gun off the seat and he starts firing.
Yeah.
I get that. Most officers have their hand on their gun when they approach a suspect of any kind. That's fine. Do what you gotta do. But don't pull it out and shoot when you just woke up a man and now you scared the shit out of him. You know? Like why?
Yeah.
And people are talking about it as if Jay's family is those people.
Yes.
Not our neighbors.
Sure.
And they don't want to have anything to do with it. They don't want to protest coming through their neighborhood. They want to know how they can prepare for the big protest.
As if it's going to be like Wiley and a problem. And
yeah, or why they're protesting at all. You know, I wanted to come
I'll be the
because
first to admit that.
I want to support the family and find out
that there have
just like they do what happened. Nobody should be getting shot at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is wrong.
yeah.
Are you guys distributing flyers? Can I see what the flyer looks like? Wauwatosa, there is a killer living in your community. Police Officer Joseph Mensah has murdered 2 men in a year's span. Jay Anderson Jr. had his hands up as an officer. Joseph Mensah shot him in the head multiple times, killing him instantly. Joseph failed to follow protocol, and Jay Anderson was murdered for being asleep. Joseph has failed to protect and serve. Instead he hunted and killed Joseph or Jay. Residents of Wauwatosa, you and your children are in danger. Don't be Joseph's next victim. Until he is off the force, residents of Wauwatosa are in extreme danger. Call your station, demand that your children have a chance at life by removing Joseph from the Wauwatosa Police Department.
Another backup coming and all that, but this time but no backup comes after my son.
It happens.
He's seen opportunity.
He running from that cop.
Filming the police's legal alphabet.